Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm Precious Obriki. This afternoon, I want to talk about the power of our mind, which is our mindset. That's what I want to talk about this afternoon. Thank you very much as you listen. First of all, the mind is very, very powerful. Our mind is very, very, very powerful. Our mind is very powerful. Anything we do in this world they originated from our mind. They derivated from it. Any of your daily action, your working life, anything you do, it begins in the mind. Anything you do begins in the mind. The work you do, the job you are doing, first of all, you choose in your mind. You believe in it before you start going through it. So first of all, it's your mind. Your mind is the steering wheel of your destiny. You can never grow beyond the mental capacity that you have. Your physical reality can never grow beyond the mental capacity that you have. So therefore, you must grow. You must grow. You must develop your mind to be able to grow, to achieve your aim, your dream, your vision. You must develop your mind. You see, you must develop your mind to be wise, to know more, because the more you know, the more you earn. Your earning capacity is determined by your learning capacity. So therefore, you must learn to be able to build your mind, not physical labor. No, physical labor will never do anything in your life. Of course, it can do a little bit, but to build your mind, you have to be watching movie that resonates with your vision. Movie, books, seminars, tips. Those are the material that's going to build your mind. That's going to build your mind as you begin to develop, begin to grow. Then as time goes on, people will now begin to gravitate towards you. As time goes on, your relationship, your friends, your association will begin to change. Everything you see does not really start from physical reality, of course not. Everything we are doing in this world today they were rooted from our mind. There is a verse in the Bible that said, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issue of life. See, say we should guide our mind with all diligence. So therefore, we should guide our mind, because anything we are aiming to achieve in this world begins with our mind. It begins with our mind. Anything you cannot envision, you cannot think about, you cannot ponder into, you can never achieve. That's the real fact. You can never achieve. You can never grow. You cannot grow beyond you cannot grow physically beyond your mental capacity. It's not possible. Of course, it's not possible. No. You can never. That's why have you seen so many people that are laboring physically, and for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they are still in the same place. Why? Because they are laboring physically. They are building muscle. They are building muscular. Their muscle. They are building, but they are not building their mind. And it's your mind that determines your physical. That's why manager, you see, is always paid more than the employee, and the CEO that owns everything, that is running the organization, the business, with his mind, he earned more than the rest. Why? Because he has developed his mind. That's why CEO, great men, inventors, they always search for ideas, because ideas are what rules the world. That's why they always search for idea. CEO can employ manager, employee for them to be doing the physical work, but the thinking, the studying are his main work. You see, we should guide our mind. There's another Bible verse that say, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You see, he did not say so it will be, but he says so it already is. So that means what you are thinking is who you really are, not what you are doing, not what you try to. Maybe you're trying to emulate someone else, that you are that person, but inwardly you are not. How you think, the way you are thinking, that's the core person you are. That's the real person you are. The way you are thinking, the way you see the world, it's your mind that determines the way you see the world. Because anything we tend to interpret life based on our personality, our inward person, our identity. That's how we interpret the world. That's why any poor person you see, they interpret the world based on what they are, not how the things really is, but who they are. That's why most of the time there can be crisis in a country, in a nation, in a state, and some people would say this is crisis, this is a challenge, this is a problem. But those that are looking for ideas, they will say no, this is crisis creates opportunity. They will tell you that no, this is not a problem, this is an idea to sell. You see, and the word you see, this is an you have to be willing, you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to learn. As you grow, the people you resonate with, not the people your mind resonates with, now begin to gravitate towards you day after day. Of course, it is not a matter of days or weeks or months. It's a matter of years. You must begin to work. You must begin to read. You must begin to study, because as you grow, your mind will grow. Because actually, of course, we don't see with our eyes. We only look with our eyes. What we used to see is really our mind. Our mind, we only look through our eye, but we see through our mind. You see, anything you are doing it based on your mental capacity, based on what you envision. If your life is in the same place, it's because your mind is not transforming. It's because your mind is plateau, complacent. It's not growing. Because if you grow mentally, spiritually, your physical reality will begin to grow, will begin to take measure. So therefore, how do you grow your mind? First of all, your environment. Probably most of us, we are brought up, the family we are brought up, maybe our family were poor, but as you begin to grow, first of all, if it is possible, you can change your environment. Because the environment you find yourself in determine who you will be. Secondly, change your association. Yes, association. Who you associate yourself with will determine the destiny, the level of your life. You will never grow beyond the 5 people or 6 people you are following every day. You see, it's either you are changing them or they are changing you. So you must change your association. Who you watch in YouTube, in TikTok, in Facebook, the people you watch, the kind of people you talk to, the kind of people that talk to you, they are building something in you. That's why if you see someone that always say, I can't do this, I can't do that, that's too much, I was poor, my father was poor, my mother was poor, I can't do that, we won't be able to achieve that, run away from such person. Of course, you can try to change him, but if he's not changing, then you have to emanate yourself from it. You have to separate yourself and look for someone else who can take you to where you are going, because where you are going is more important than where you are. That's why we don't have to live by what we see. We don't have to live by what we see physically. We have to live by what we see mentally, because that's the real life. Because there are 3 kind of people in this world. There are people that are, first of all, there are people that are living in the future. There are people that are living in the future. These are the inventors, these are the businessmen, these are the investors. They live in the future. They are only in today, but their mind is always ahead. Their mind is ahead of their body. They are always thinking, where is the world going? What are they going to invest? What would people need? What am I going to offer? What service am I going to render? You see, they are always ahead. For example, people like Elon Musk, people like John Brand, Mark Zuckerberg, people like Dangote, they are always ahead. They are always innovative. They are creative. They are always innovative. You see, because they are the one that is taking everybody to where they are going, of course. Because those are the people that rule the world. They see ahead, they see 2050, 2030, they are already there. They are already there. For example, now AI now is taking the world, taking ChatGPT, you see. So you must find yourself in this category of people. These are the people that rule the world. And secondly, we have people that live in now. These are the people that's always maybe all they are thinking about is now. Who am I going to take up an issue? For example, is sold his birthright for now. You don't want evil tomorrow, or yes, or you just want to eat. Animalistic behavior, you just want to eat. These are the these are the people that live in now. They don't care about investing. They don't care about business, about future, about vision. About all they want is now. Every money they make is now. Squander it on unnecessary spending, lavish it. They just want to be now. They live in now. They buy a lot of things to satisfy themselves now. Then there are another category, another dimension of people. These are which is number 3. These are the people that live backward. Have you someone that is always complaining about what happened yesterday, how their family background was, how the school he attended when he was young? They are always backward. People who take alcohol, what happened to them yesterday, what someone did to them, they are always backward. They are not thinking ahead. And if you are associating yourself with such person, you will soon grasp or adopt such mentality. So therefore you must change. Thank you very much. As we have come to an end of this video, thank you very much. Subscribe to this YouTube channel as you do. Thank you very much.